Yeah, and films can be a really painful process. It depends on the film. Each film has a different approach, different difficulty. I'm Mauro Carraro, Italian director, Swiss director, maybe. I live in Swiss since 6 years. I studied in France. This is now how it's work in Europe. So, and yeah, I don't know. I used to do films about my own experience. It's true, because I thought this is the best way to tell to audience through story, because I'm not really comfortable to too much invented and fantasy story, because I don't know how to deal with that. And also for me is because when you do a film, you of course you have the idea, but then you have to deal with that for maybe 1-2 years, and so it's really important to be sure that you won't talk and perceive this first idea about and life experience, as I do like in Santiago, and so this journey I do by walk through France and Spain to do these pilgrims. It took me years to understand it, because it was enough good idea to do the film, and more easy, more fresh, maybe as in Obad. This was my only goal, was to give to the audience the feeling that he was with me in his early morning concert in the lake. And my new film that I'm working in right now is not my own experience, but is involved anyway, because it's how my father survived an earthquake in the 70s in Italy. And sometimes is of course is through experience, but is also be in the skin to someone's character. So as in my student film is how will be me if I'm a matador. So how will be me? He's in the army, like Alps army, as my father had done. So yeah, it's for this reason. Yeah, the sensitive 3D, or how we call my way to do not photorealistic rendering. I developed his and perceived his technique because, of course, I like to draw. I do many pre-production, many draw, watercolor, and any techniques. But I'm not comfortable with the 2D classic workflow in animation, because I make a 3D school, because I thought that really 3D was kind of new thing in a way. If we think that cinema have 100 and something years, 3D is really young. So I've still many hope, many things to explore, and the more I go inside this technique, and I develop my own workflow, I'm really comfortable with that workflow, and I can always give to me some challenge. For each film I try to make myself some challenge. In Asta Santiago I really want to be flat as possible. In Obad I try to make some deep of feel, but in like a kind of watercolor effect. In this new film I will try to fake engraving, etching in 3D. So for me, anyway, is a new challenge, any film in this technique. Asta Santiago was difficult because, of course, as a personal story, really personal story, I can't deal with some suggestion, for outside suggestion, because I want to fit more precise as possible to what I really happened in my journey. And so it's not, people not able too much to help me or give me advice about storytelling, because I can't cheat my own point of view. And then, of course, it's difficult sometimes to find good collaborator. When I say this is, you have really to trust them, and it was mutual work with them. And with my technique, I have to teach them at the beginning of the film each time how is work my sensitive 3D, and this kind of give kind of classes, I would say, or initiation to my world, because usually students or really young worker in animation, animators, or technically they use different approach, because in school they don't teach this kind of way to do 3D animation. Igor asked me, because this year there are like a retrospective about 3D CGI animation, to make a carte blanche, like many films that I like, but we try to focus in 3D films, not photorealistic 3D films, will be, because it's more my topic. And it was kind of nice exercise, because it let me think a lot. What was the films that I saw? So I discovered many films that I was completely, in a way, forgot. I had in my mind, but I was not sure anymore to can find it easily. And many, they was not that old, of course. Maybe the oldest one is 2000, and I like it because they give me a hope and solidarity, like mutual solidarity. We was all going in the good direction. In this still not really not photorealistic 3D films rendering. Of course, it's not just about rendering. They also in backside really good storytelling and great director. But it let you have the sensation to be part of a community, and so it's really important to have this feeling. Yeah, it's not my first here in Ljubljana. I was 2 years ago as presenting Obad, and yeah, I'm really glad to be jury this year for sure. I'm really glad to Igor also to make such a, let's say, yeah, of course, unique selection of film. He have really his own point of view about Eastern Central Europe animation, and that's why I really like to come, because we can see many different authors together. Then it makes a really different color to animation that maybe we don't have the same in France or in this western part of Europe. So I'm feel really attached about more Balkans or even Russian way to do animation. I think Animateka, the best way to describe is really cozy festival. Of course, you feel really that's just the right people comes, the kind of community. I like to call animation like the caravan of animation, because of course we are more or less always the same people go around festival to festival. Many of them I met maybe one month ago in another festival, so it's really a moving family in a way. And yeah, Ljubljana and Christmas is really it's really nice. I really like Ljubljana, and I'm from Friuli, so it's really nearest region of Italy, and I feel it's not exotic for me. It's just feel really a little bit like at home. I'm from not that far.